Pigs. And damn pigs got in here again somehow. Now, I got all the sweet potatoes out of here yesterday. They're just digging around because it smells like it. They went a little further where I didn't finish, nosed around. It was this time last year that I had to go through this place, mending fences, and spent $1,500 rebuilding the rear fence. Dang things found their way in here the other day. The gate was open. Initially, I believe they came through the gate, but then I closed the gate and they managed to work their way through. So I went ahead and I wired the gate with wire so that they couldn't get through it. Then they found another spot over here where the fence was loose. Absolute pain. And over here, right, 2 brand new rows of cacao, and there's a son of a gun digging up between them. Down over there next to the neighbors, they dug up. Damn things were in here in Ellen's anthurium garden. When she sees that, she's gonna have a fit. First thing I gotta do is get in here and rake all this flat again so I can tell whether my fence mending actually worked or not. Well, I got all the pig piles raked down. Well, this is frustrating, I swear. So far, they haven't created too much actual damage. Getting close to damaging my giant passion vine over there. Close to tearing out Ellen's anthuriums. I found 2 of them. I replanted them. I got all the sweet potatoes out of this spot, so they're just going after the smell. So I didn't get anything there either. But it's just it's a pain because they won't stop. They just keep coming and coming and coming until they've dug up everything on the entire farm. Like I said, I spent good money fixing fences last year, but it still ain't tight enough, so I'm back to it again. So they've completely torn up the roadside here and ripping along the bottom of my fence. And I think right here is where they came in. I just drove an old fence post in there, wired everything down, and then wired a string of barbed wire along the bottom, stop them from nosing the fence up. I think that's the place, because all the damage, here, 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 there, there, over there, up the hill that way. And so it looks like they made their entry here after they ripped up the roadside and they didn't find enough stuff out there but old bottles, and so they lifted the fence and come in here. Pretty sure it's a good thing they didn't smell that papaya. That'd be wrecked this morning if they had. Looks like I better pick some. Got a yellow one. Anyway, I hope I got it. I mean, this is frustrating as all heck. I hate hogs. Right here's a guava right on the fence line, and you can see underneath it there. Look at the holes. They're just digging, digging, digging. They're picking up whatever guavas were under there. They're kind of out of season, but there were a few. I don't like pomelos. There's a big pile of them over there. It's the guavas and the sweet potatoes they're going after. I took whatever guavas were over here and I tossed them in the middle of the road, hoping they'll get run over tonight. Oh man, I tell you what, the only good pig is a pig that's got a stick going in his butt and coming out his nose and going around on top of a rotisserie. Yes sirree. Or maybe a piggy all wrapped up in banana leaves and buried in sand and coals out on the beach somewhere, Kahlua style. Those are the good pigs. Where is Elon Musk when you need him? I see that his boring company just invented a handheld flamethrower. Got handles on it like an assault rifle. Uses propane. Be pretty handy around here for controlling coqui frogs, rats, slugs, and a whole lot of other things and weeds. Right now what I need is Musk to come up with a helmet that has electrodes in it. And we can slap that thing on top of Hog, and it'll send signals to his brain so I can use an RC control here. We can do remote control Hog, because look at what they did, right? I mean, I just use them for rototillers. All I gotta do is just, you know, push buttons and run the little levers and give the piggy brain signals to say, dig, 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 piggy, dig, 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 you know. Night before last, they came here to the front gate, and they kept nosing away until they finally broke away the rusty bottom rail of the fence. And darn thing snapped, and they made their way in. I ended up having to take pig fencing and wire the gate all back together and cover it in pig fencing. I did the same thing here then today with the other panel. It's completely covered in pig fencing, wire down. And I have an overlapping flap of the stuff for the gate closure so they can't make their way through in the middle. That screwball Trumpy Bear in Washington, if he wants to go ahead and build walls on the Mexican border, instead, if he came here to Puna, went ahead and helped us build pig fences to keep the pigs out, then you could send the ICE agents in here to round up all the pigs that don't have proper paperwork. We'd turn them into pulled pork sandwiches, sell them on the roadside all the way across the islands, and we can make the pigs pay for the fences. That's probably going to work out better than trying to make the Mexicans pay for a wall. Aloha. Have a wonderful day.